30 minutes of high intensity interval training, no rest breaks, no repeats. You will get fitter, high and pressed. And let's start with a warm up. Big shoulder rolls to the back. All you'll need is a mat and some water today. Thank you so much for joining me. Big shoulder rolls to the front, improving our fitness one day at a time, one exercise at a time. Let's reach side to side, pivoting on the back feet. Really reach for those side walls. We're outside today, another beautiful day, so had to take advantage of it. Let's reach up towards the corners of the room. Still pivoting on the back foot, still warming up. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do some small squats to bigger squats. So you start with your feet hip distance apart, just small little squats. Each time you do another squat, get a little bit lower, and we'll do 4 more. On the last one, 3, we'll hold it at the bottom. 2, and then your deepest squat. Here we go. 1, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing, place your fists next to your temples. Let's do some good morning stretches. Hinge forward at your hips as you stick your butt back. Nice flat back. Squeeze through your butt on the way up. We'll do 2 more of those. And last one. Nice work. Let's walk out to a plank. Step your right foot outside of your right hand. Left knee taps on the mat 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Raise your right arm up to the sky. Thread it underneath your left armpit for 3, 2, and last one. Step your right foot back, left foot outside of the left hand. Tap the right knee down for 3, 2, and 1. Left arm reaches up to the sky, then thread it underneath the right for 3, 2, and last one. Great work. Let's do 10 big, fast mountain climbers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that plank. Walk your feet back to your hands. Slowly roll it up. So just a quick recap today. We're doing 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. No rest breaks, no repeats of any exercise. If you need to take a rest break, feel free to pause the video. We'll end the warm-up with 10 seconds of jumping jacks and then get right into our first exercise. So get ready for the jumping jacks and we'll start in 3, 2, 1. So 10 big jumping jacks. All right, up first we have press jacks. So we start with our feet together, our hands next to our sternum. We're going to press out as we hop out. Option if you're not jumping is to step out. Touch the hands at the top. Feet come together at the bottom. Otherwise, big press jacks. Arms making a V. Legs coming together so your body makes an X. And you're briefly off the mat. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Diamond push-up. Create a diamond with your hands like so. We'll walk out to a plank. Make that diamond with your hands once again. And from this position, we'll do some diamond push-ups. The chest comes all the way to the mat. Then back up. Squeezing your abs, squeezing your butt. Bringing your entire body down with you for each push-up. Option here is just to do standard push-ups with your hands as wide as your shoulders, or you can also do push-ups on your knees. Just bring your chest to the mat with you whenever you do a push-up. Nice, come up to standing, kind of like what we did in the warm-up. We're going to twist, throw a punch, both sides, fast, throw those punches, pretend like you really need to punch through those side walls. How much force would it take to put a hole in your wall. That's how much force we want to use here. Keep your guard up the entire time in case you're fighting off ninjas to the left and to the right of you. If that's too dizzying, you can always do the punches straight forward. The ninjas are in front of you. Otherwise, get that twist in for that oblique action. Nice work. Lift, chop, center drop. We'll do half on the right, half on the left. Lunge out with your right leg forward, left leg down. Get nice and low. Lift up 1 inch. Chop to the right, back to the center. Drop it down low. Lift up 1 inch. Chop to the right, back to the center. Drop it down low. Follow your chop with your eyes and get that knee as low as possible. Let's switch sides. Left leg forward, right leg back. Get a few in here. Lift up 1 inch, chop to the left this time. Back to the center, drop it down low. All right, great job. Up next, we're doing plank with butt kicks. So let's walk out to a plank first of all. We're going to hold that straight arm plank, engage your abs, squeeze your butt, and then we're going to lift one leg up at a time, trying to kick our own butt. So you're holding the plank while you're doing the butt kicks. Of course, you could do the standing, just standard butt kicks with no plank, or you can just hold the plank for the next 15 seconds or so. So whatever you got going, keep it going. I'm doing the plank with the butt kicks, trying to get my heel as close to my butt as possible while still engaging my abs, still squeezing my butt, still holding that plank. You could stay down here in that plank position, knee drive to elbow. So you have the plank, you drive the knee into the elbow, back to plank, other knee, other elbow. Another option here is opposite knee, opposite elbow. And of course, the third option is standing, knee drive to elbow, whatever works for you. The object here is to get those obliques working, stabilize your core if you're on the plank, keep your hips nice and level, driving that knee in as close as you can to that elbow. Slow and controlled, you don't have to do these quickly. Oh man, a burpee to 2 star jumps. Wow, so kind of in the center of your mat. We'll start with a burpee, so hop up, hop out, chest to the ground or not, hop back in, and then we're going to do 2 big star jumps. So burpee, half burpee, hop back in, 2 big star jumps. If you're not jumping, you're stepping out here, holding that plank, back in, and maybe 2 step out jacks. So whatever you got, either full burpee, 2 big star jumps, or half burpee with the step outs. Keep it going. Inchworm, find the back of your mat. Take your keys out of your pocket because that hurts. Raise your arms up to the sky, roll it down, walk it out to a plank inch by inch. Hold the plank for a second, and you walk back in. Slowly roll it up, reach up towards the sky. Repeat, nice and slow. Hold each motion, each movement for a second or 2, and then you walk it back. Reach up. You could also add a calf raise if you want at the top of your inchworm. Nice work. Up next is the jumping lunge. So find the center of your mat. We'll do jumping forward lunges. So you hop up, you land in a lunge, hop up, alternating legs. Like so. Getting big jumps, deep lunges, torso nice and tall. You can also take out the jump and just do alternating front lunges. getting that back knee as close to the mat as possible. Otherwise, keep those jumping lunges up. Jumping really activates all the muscles, torches those calories, tuck up. So we start with our feet on the ground, knees bent, kind of just off of our shoulder blades. We're going to tuck our knees in and back out. You can extend the arms up or out. Try to keep your feet off the ground as you do the tuck. Keep that balance. Option to keep your feet off the mat the entire time, or option to put them back down when you roll down. Whatever works for you. So we have the challenging option completely out in both directions. 3 skaters, 6 high knees. All right, so you start one side of your mat. 1, 2, 3 big skaters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high knees. Skate, skate, skate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that going. I'm gonna grab a drink. Woo. Check on the audio, make sure I have it going today. All right, looks good. Keep that going. 2 and 1. Squat hold with a pull down. So feet are hip distance apart. We're gonna squat deep, low. Once we have that deep to low squat, we're gonna reach up, pull down. Arms nice and wide, nice and straight. Side view here. Feet are hip distance apart. Squat down nice and low. Arms up to the sky. Engaging those abs. Weight into the heels. Pull down an imaginary bar down your back. Option here to take a little breather in between 3 or 4 lat pulls. Then right back into that squat. You could take out the pulls if you want and just do standard squats as well. Touchdowns, you start with your feet in the center of your mat. You're going to hop your feet out as you squat down and touch the mat, then hop back up, alternating the hands, ending in a deep squat, looking forward, keeping your chest up. Option here, if you're not jumping, you can step out, lunge, touch the mat, step out, small lunge, touch the mat. Otherwise, try and add that little hop with both feet, hopping out, glide on your feet, balls of your feet. Nice work. Ball slams, I don't have a ball. Pick up your imaginary ball or a real ball if you have one. Raise it up over your head, slam it down, and in that deep squat, pick it back up. So you're slamming, you're energizing your hands together, imagining you had something, maybe 3 or 5 pounds in your hands, slamming it down, ending in that squat, squeezing through your glutes to come back up. You could also add a little hop with your ball slams. 10 more seconds. Beautiful sunny day today. Outside. Crab walk. All right. Come to your mat. Feet on the mat. Knees bent. Hands behind your hips. Raise your hips up to the sky and walk your hands back nice and slowly. And when you get to the back of your mat, raise your hips up even higher. Try and hold it up and then walk to the other side of your mat, keeping those hips raised as high as you can for the entire time. At each end, I like to reset, push my hips up, and then try and keep them up. fast feet side steps. Start up your fast feet on the mat. Get your hands going. Just shuffle over one side of the mat, then the other side of the mat. Then pick up that speed. Keep that going. Gotta be careful out here. It's kind of wavy. The ground is kind of wavy, hilly. So I'm stepping over little hills. Last 10 seconds. And one leg glute bridge to a fly. We'll start with the right leg extended up to the sky. Lie on down. Left knee bent. Right leg up to the sky. Start with your arms out to a T. Push through your left foot. As you raise your hips up, you bring your fists together for the fly and then lower everything back down. Arms come out to a T. So you keep that right leg straight. Let's do one more this side. Right leg down, left leg up this time. Push through your right as you squeeze your butt. You squeeze your hands together. So you're using your glutes, your core, a little chest work if you create that. Oh, stay on the mat. Pyramid tricep extension. Again, make that diamond shape, pyramid shape. With your hands, place them behind your waist. Start with your elbows bent, your knees bent, butt on the ground. Extend through your elbows. As you push up, your butt leaves the mat just a couple of inches. And then as you bend your elbows, your butt touches the mat. As soon as your butt touches the mat, you're pushing again through your hands, through your elbows to get that small range of motion to get your butt a couple of inches off the mat. Option here, if you have weights, you can do the tricep extension behind your head. Carioca up next. Kind of like the fast feet, but this time we're going to twist our hips left and right. And then we are going to fast feet shuffle over to the other side. So really get those hips twisting. Nice, big, oblique twists halfway through. 20 more seconds left. How fast can you get your feet? How much twist can you get out of those hips? Three, 2, and 1. Teaser preparation, come down to your mat. Pilates move here. So we'll start on our butt. Knees, tabletop, arms, hands, prayer position. Lean back a little bit. Extend your legs out to 45 degrees or keep them in tabletop. Arms up straight next to your ears. And you just hold that and then you can bring it in. Option here to keep your legs in the tabletop and just practice extending your arms up next to your ears, engaging that core, or as far forward as you can with your legs. Arms still reach up, chest nice and tall, abs engaged. Hop squats, little squats, that's it. You kind of started off with those. So feet hip distance apart, squat down, little range of motion. Object here is many reps. You could always do full depth squats, getting those hips, getting your butt as low as you can go. Optimally as low as your knees. Optimally a little bit lower than your knees, otherwise hop squats, small little squats here. Broad jump, shuffle back. Find the back of your mat, big jump forward, shuffle back. That's all there is to it. You land nice and deep. Nice and light. Shuffle it back. Option if you're not jumping is to take a big step forward to the front of your mat, then shuffle it back. Another option here if you're not jumping, another big step forward, squat down low, shuffle it back low. So you have some options, either big jump, shuffle back, or those big steps to the front of your mat, get down low, shuffle it back. Whatever works for you. Get in one more. Nice work. Euro step. We're doing all of the steps today. One side of your mat. Fast feet shovel over to the other side, but this time you're going to hold your balance on the edge of your mat. So you shuffle over fast, and then you hold that balance for 1 or 2 seconds. So a little bit of cardio, a little bit of balance challenge. You want to kind of stay low. Keep that going. Tying my shoe for the second time this session. Stay hydrated. Keep your shoes tied. Listen to your body. Take rest breaks when you need to, and all of that important stuff. Chair pose. Middle of your mat. Your feet can either be close together, touching, or hip distance apart. Close together is a little challenging. Arms up next to the ears. Sit back in that imaginary chair. Chest nice and tall. Abs engaged. And you just hold that. Option to come up, take a breather. Other option, keep your feet hip distance apart. Squat down low with your arms next to your ears. So whatever you have going, either the feet together, holding it for the entire time, or maybe you come up, you give me a hip thrust, then right back into the chair pose. Object here is to hold the chair pose for as long as you can. And nice work, body saw. Walk out to a forearm plank. Forearm plank. Engage your abs, squeeze your butt, and you're just going to pretend like your entire body is a saw. You're trying to saw through a log. Just rocking back and forth using your toes to kind of propel you forward and your abs to kind of pull you back. Make sure you're squeezing your butt. Your butt is in line with your shoulders. Your shoulder blades are slightly retracted. You're looking down at the mat. Keep that going. Nice work. Just going for a run, that's all. Come up to standing. Start out jogging. Now let's pick it up faster. And then let's go a little faster. We're at about 50% of our max speed. Maybe turn around. Let's bring it up to 75%. Take a look around the beautiful day. Let's go up to 100%, as fast as you've ever ran before. And then let's break the sound barrier faster than you've ever went before. Woo. After we got our heart rate up, let's get right in to some mountain climbers to keep it going. Keep the fun going. Plank position. Drive it in. Mountain climbers, fast, furious, breathing, pushing the mat away, using our abs to drive our legs in. Our legs are floating. Option if you're not climbing the mountain. Option is to stand, give me knee drives up to your chest as you do a pull down. Last 10 seconds, keep it going. Those mountain climbers. All right, 3 bicep curls, 3 tricep kickbacks. Slight bend in your knees, 3 slow and controlled bicep curls. Imagine you have some heavy weights in your hands, then hinge forward, butt back, elbows taller or higher than your rib cage, 3 tricep kickbacks. Come back to standing. 3 slow, big bicep curls. Hinge forward. Really pretend like you have some weight in your hands. Create that imaginary resistance. Slow, controlled. You should feel it. If not, focus on those muscle groups. And nice work. Extended plank walkout. We first start in a standard straight arm plank. We'll walk our hands to the front of the mat. Hold that for 1, 2. Walk our hands back to the standard plank under your shoulders. 1, 2. And walk your hands forward. 1, 2. Walk it back. 1, 2. Keep that going. You walk it forward, you hold it for 2 seconds, and then you walk it back and you hold it for 2 seconds. I'm going to grab some water as you keep going for another 5 seconds. Windshield wiper. Let's come to our forearms, leaning back slightly. Legs will come up and over like a windshield wiper, like a rainbow. Legs are glued together, butt stays on the mat, using your abs to control. Front view, forearms up and over. Nice big windshield wipers here, slow and controlled. Abs are doing all of the work. Torso staying nice and still. Legs are nice and straight. 3, 2, and 1. Cool down time. All right, let's flip on over onto our backs. Start with a figure 4 stretch. Right ankle over left knee. Pull that left thigh towards your chest. Feeling a stretch on your right glute, your right hip. Maybe rock from side to side here. And then let's switch it up. Left foot over right thigh. Grab behind your right thigh. Pull it into your chest. Rock that shape side to side. Left stretch. Nice work. Let's flip it on over. Do a couple of cat and cow movements. From all fours, we'll push the mat away around the back for the cat. Inhale, drop the stomach, look up for the cow. Exhale, push the mat away for the cat. Inhale, drop the stomach, arch the back, look up for the cow. Come back to all fours. Walk your hands to the front of the mat, drop your pelvis, high cobra, stretch out your abs. Exhale, squeeze your butt. Get that pelvis lower. Shoulders out of your ears. Then come back up to all fours. Let's shift our hips up to a downward facing dog. Hips nice and high. Pedal your feet out. Maybe take a second on each side. Stretch it out. Great work. Let's walk our hands back to our feet. We'll roll it up in 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's do a tricep stretch on the right hand behind the neck. Gently grab the right elbow with your left hand. Pull it in. Left hand behind the neck. Right hand grabs that left elbow. Gently pull back. Nice work. We'll start. We'll roll. We will end with some big shoulder rolls, just like we started. Shoulder rolls in one direction. Then let's reverse that. Exaggerated shoulder rolls in the other direction. We'll end with 3 big deep breaths. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more. Inhale, nice and big. Exhale. And last 1. Great job. That was 30 minutes of high intensity interval training. No rest breaks, no repeating of any exercises. Definitely a challenging one today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like the video, please watch one of the hundreds of other videos we have. We are live every Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, where we do something different. Hope to see you soon. Bye now.